All right, guys, I'm out here on Highway 38 right now, and you see behind me a pillar of smoke, which I'm going to show you in a sec. And this has been burning all day long. There have been evacuations in order from Bryant and Highway 38 down to Garnett and Oak Glen up to Angelus Oaks, which I'm going to give you an update right now. All right, so this here is the Highway 38 that goes up past Mountain Home Village, Forest Falls, and Angelus Oaks, all the way up to Big Bear. Now, if you take Highway 38, that is, this fire here has been burning all day on and off across these ridge lines here. All day I've been sitting and watching smoke since about, I don't know, 10:30 or 11 this morning. The Santa Ana winds did kick up about 11, and they were pretty strong for a while. It doesn't seem to be blowing too much now. But this fire, again, has been burning all day. Now, it's burning on the back side of these mountains here, going up Highway 38. And in fact, KTLA 5 in the sky is now showing live on Facebook the flames and so forth that are burning in the hills along Highway 38, kind of where the smoke is. It's burning towards Angelus Oaks. Now, there is a evacuation order in place at Angelus Oaks. In fact, somebody went on Twitter and tweeted that the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department were in Angelus Oaks saying, pack up and leave. It's an evacuation order. And it's saying, oh my God, they got no warning. It was just basically, hey, there's a fire coming, get your stuff. So that's how this thing has been burning out of control now. For almost a week, this fire has been burning. And as you see, it's still burning on the other side of these hills, again, towards Angelus Oaks, which means Forest Falls is probably in trouble. Mountain Home Village is probably in trouble. You see the ash that's falling. It actually looks like it's snowing out here, slightly snowing. But that's ash falling from the sky here all over. Now, these helicopters have been running all day. They weren't running earlier today because of the wind. They said the winds were just too high to fly in. Last night, the evacuation order was set for Garnett, which is behind me, over to Bryant, and from Highway 38 over to Oak Glen and everywhere west of Bryant, which is all of this hill right here. That was last night at about 9 p.m. It was an evacuation warning, and it was for all of the smoke that was rising up in these hills, and because they were projecting high winds, which we did get this morning at about 11 o'clock. But the fire, as you see now, is still burning out of control, and we've seen this all day, just big pillars of smoke rising into the air. Again, it's been moving across these ridges. It was here, then it moved up to around where this gray and blue ridge come together there. It went up to about there. Now it's back here. They've been fighting it all day, and it looks like it's still really pretty much out of control. I didn't look to see what the containment was, but the last thing I saw was a 19% containment over, I think, 11,000 acres. It's probably a lower containment now because it's started up again over here, burning. As you see the black there, it mixed in with the brown. That's new fuel or fresh fuel and vegetation that's catching and burning. Structures have been lost, sadly and unfortunately. This is just one of the most tragic travesties of the year. What did I say? It's one of the most tragic events of the year. I mean, we've seen coronavirus pandemic with lockdowns and quarantines. We've seen national protests over George Floyd and Joshua Blake and many others. We've seen now these fires that are burning out of control, particularly the Apple fire. And then as soon as they got the Apple fire out, boom, comes the Dorado fire, which was started by reportedly a gender reveal party. Why didn't they just go with the ultrasound? I don't know. But such devastation started from, you know, this idiocy that people just don't pay attention. There goes CBS News, KCAL 9. They're probably going to be going past this CHP officer and up the hill because they have those $2,000 fire jackets, which I don't have, and I don't know. Wife probably wouldn't let me do it anyway. Wife would say, oh, hell no, you're not going up there. All right, wife, you're the boss. So there you go. That's your update for right now. I won't belabor this, but Community Leo Watch. Watching Leos, that's law enforcement officers, and your community in Yucaipa and surrounding areas.